postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against a guy who seems to have made the long road back. Big John, the veteran right-hander John Lackey. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Desmond Jennings will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Down and away, ball one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will start the ball game in style. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Ben Zobrist will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Will Myers will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Evan Longoria will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that
2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Wilson Betamede will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Ready is Lackey. The pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out with the man at first. And no contact on the swing that time by Betamede as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays get 1 thanks to Desmond Jennings. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fins, and Tampa is off and running early. It's 1-0. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Shane Victorino will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Base hit.
Look out, 2-0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
3-0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Will Middlebrooks will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Let's go, Red Sox!
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Once again, a 3-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, look at Longoria. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that ball, but we knew he was going to have a tough time getting up and throwing this guy out, and that throw gets there just a little bit too late.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. And a double steal try here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And this is a move that could have really backfired if one of these guys gets thrown out. You don't want to help out a pitcher who's already struggling, but the double steal turns out to be a great call here, and now they've really got that guy in a bind out there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Nelson Cruz will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Men on third with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park, all tied at 1-1. James Loney leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, James Loney.
First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7, left fielder.
Matt Joyce will step in now. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A Armstrong ending that time out of John Lackey. And it remains a 1-all tie. A.J. Pierzynski will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And the home half of the second begins with a home run. A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski. His second home run of the series. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Daniel Nava will get his first cuts here.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Daniel Nava.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. And this ball will be chopped foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting eighth, left fielder,
Johnny Gomes will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, two gone.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with two away here in the bottom of the second. Ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking two.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We've played 2. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Sean Rodriguez will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Sean Rodriguez.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Desmond Jennings will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. One there. Relay gets the fleet-footed Jennings. Well done. It's a double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Ben Zobrist will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he takes ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Go back home, Ray.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Switch hitter and catalyst Shane Victorino will start things out when we come back. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. And there is the flying Hawaiian Shane Victorino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. And Victorino able to lay off again, and he's in a good spot now, up 3-1. Waiting next is Will Middlebrooks. Pitch home to Victorino. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Jennings is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Will Middlebrooks will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Dustin Pedroia will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Jennings will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Will Myers will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Will Myers.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Evan Longoria will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And Lackey will take something off to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Come on now.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Wilson.
Wilson Betemit will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And the flip over to Pedroia covering, and that lended. David Ortiz will get his cuts leading off. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. And there now is David Ortiz. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. One away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ball lined to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Lays off 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. Rodriguez for 1, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 2-1. Matt Joyce will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And Lackey will jump ahead with the slider here. It's strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On he goes after the curveball and pops it up. drifting just beyond the infield on the right side. Nava ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Desmond Jennings will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-1. Daniel Nava will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman, Daniel Nava.
Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. One pitch, one away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one pitch out.
Johnny Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get up there.
2-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Xander Bogaerts will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Myers is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Ben Zobrist will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
fouled back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sliced hard the other way, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call, and he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Will Myers will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
Wow, if that leadoff base runner doesn't come around to score and they wind up losing this game by a run, you can put your finger on this at-bat right here. You have to hit the ball to the right side. You just have to.
Evan Longoria will step in, a groundout victim as last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Get that bat out.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Run it down.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Wilson Betamit will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Lackey at an even 70 pitches now in the outing. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They still trail it here 2-1. Shane Victorino will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that is over the Green Monster, a home run. A solo home run here for Shane Victorino. His first homer so far in the series, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
That's a mistaken location right here. It could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now. And with the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander, Joel Peralta.
Joel Peralta.
Will Middlebrooks will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Come on.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Don't whip here.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
The 2-2 coming. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled back. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
All right, let's go.
Middlebrooks from second. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Nelson Cruz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. Four runs, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Pierzynski waits the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the right-hander Heath Bell. Daniel Nava will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pedroia off of second, and the pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Two men are on with two men out. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Joyce is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. James Loney will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This would qualify as getting on base any way you can. Probably not the way he would have preferred, but when you're losing, you'll take it.
Matt Joyce will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. One and two.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down.
And when you start to judge a center fielder's strengths, I think top of the list is positioning. Being able to study players and know where balls are going to be hit has a lot to do with being a great outfielder. And I think that it paid off for him right there.
Ryan Hennigan will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Hit strike 3 here.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. The next 3-2. Now a hard liner. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Cruz is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Johnny Gomes will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. A quick out number 1. And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Shane Victorino will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Right now.
Fouled straight back. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Desmond Jennings will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Okay.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change, as that'll end the night for John Lackey. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Edward Mujica will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ben Zobrist will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That is such a fluid swing for a young ball player. He's just all over this pitch. He drives it right back where it came from for a base hit.
Evan Longoria will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's play smart out there.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Check on Jennings at second. Now the pitch. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Wilson Betamit will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Get him right there.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a ball pulled softly toward the right side of the field. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Dustin Pedroia will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Go.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side and into left field for a one-out hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
David Ortiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. There goes Pedroia. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Nelson Cruz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Pedroia off of second, and the pitch home. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Belted deep center field. Racing for it, the center fielder, but he won't get there. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Cliff Shaver will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. A.J. Pierzynski will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Cruz off second, the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Jennings will make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 5-1 Boston. James Loney will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
First baseman, James Loney.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. The 1-0 pitch. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Matt Joyce will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Ryan Hennigan will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Victorino is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just getting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in as their last chance now. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And this ball will be chopped foul. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And this is blocked that time by Pierzynski. Good reactions there. Full count, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count at 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Junichi Tozawa is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Desmond Jennings will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Foul back. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 5-1. Good night from Fenway.